3 preseason matches, 3 different tests. What do we learn? All right, let's talk preseason. Manchester United have played 3 summer series matches, and each one brought a different kind of test. Let's break it all down. Opponents, difficulty, squad rotation, and what all this might mean for the season ahead. Ready? Let's dive in. Different opponents, different vibes. First off, let's talk about the teams we faced. Leeds, West Ham, and Bournemouth. 3 clubs, 3 very different styles. Leeds gave us a taste of what a top championship side brings to the table. Pressing, energy, and organization. Then there's West Ham, a team in transition, figuring themselves out post-Moyes. And finally, Bournemouth, who, well, they always seem to give us a headache, don't they? Honestly, the fixture list this summer feels smarter than it has in years. No disrespect to random Asian or American teams, but United aren't flying halfway across the world just to sell shirts this time. Instead, we're facing Premier League level opposition right here, and that's a huge win for preparation. That's the Ineos effect. Big up Jason Wilcox and company. They're keeping things tight, local, and meaningful. Ruben Amorim gets a proper testing ground, and the players actually get a feel for what they'll face week in, week out. Shocking, I know. Common sense in preseason. Who brought the heat? Let's talk difficulty. If you asked me to rank these matches before kickoff, I have told you, Bournemouth would be the real test, and I'd have been right. They're a team that's caused United real issues. High intensity, organized, and direct. Never an easy ride. Leeds? Intense, sure. Well drilled? Definitely. But coming from the championship, they're not quite as sharp or composed under pressure as Premier League sides. And West Ham, let's just say, Graham Potter's rebuild is still in beta mode. After losing key names like Kudus and still recovering from a Moyes era, they look the most vulnerable. Match takeaways, the good, the bad, and who needs a loan. Leeds United, tough outing. A couple things became very clear. Diego Leon, massive potential, but not quite there yet. He was struggling to track back, looked a bit lost in the shape. Honestly, a loan spell is calling his name. And Toby Collier, playing behind the striker, didn't suit him. Even though Bruno was technically playing there, he kept dropping deeper, leaving Collier a bit exposed, with Mainu and Ugarte looking sharp. Collier might benefit from some consistent minutes elsewhere. Side note, if we can snap up Monaco's Kamara late in the window, that might be a sneaky good move. But hey, it wasn't all doom and gloom. The pressing after losing possession looked solid. Cunha made a strong first impression. And Mazraoui at right-sided center-back, calm, composed, promising. Could be a fun competition brewing between him and Lenny Yoro. Now over to the West Ham game. This one, with their midfield overloads, looked like a tactical headache waiting to happen, especially with just Ugarte and Mainu in midfield. But the midfield dominated, the ball moving. Now we got ourselves a real midfield debate. Ugarte and Mainu or Casemiro and Bruno? Have them at once. Also, shout out to Patrick Dorgu. He showed flashes in this one, and then in the next game, he exploded. Speaking of which, the Bournemouth match, United were buzzing. Same starting lineup that lost the Europa League final, but it looked like a completely different team. That's what less toxicity and clearer tactical, both playing as left-sided forwards. The issue? 2 runners means you need someone to knit the play together. That's where Cunha shines. He's not just sprinting into space. He links the play, drives with control, and opens lanes for others. Mason Mount also joined the party. Played more like a connector, different from Cunha, but just as useful in tight spots. That kind of versatility makes the squad feel a lot deeper. Oh, and Rasmus Højlund starts scoring and looking sharp. And with Sesko potentially coming in from Leipzig, United's attack might be about to go full Pokemon evolution mode. So, what's the big picture? This preseason isn't just warm-up jogging and friendly smiles. United are actually testing themselves against real competition. You can see who's ready. More importantly, there's a tactical identity forming under Amorim. Pressing structure, positional flexibility, and smoother build-up. These aren't flukes. They're foundations. This isn't just a preseason. It's a preview. And for the first time in a long time, it's got us excited. If you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.